Well, I went on eBay and I found this dollhouse kit. It was $39.99 plus tax, included shipping. And the reason that I got this was I had done a tutorial on dollhouse walkways. And I had mentioned that you could do your whole house. And I'm going to. Out of the egg cartons. Doesn't take much to spark my interest. So here I just took the major big pieces and just glued the house together. This is pretty simple, doesn't really need any directions. What I did do though is I don't want the windows because it's a small house. So I put glue on them so they wouldn't pop out. I knew I was going to put a carton, but still it could pop out. I'm not going to put the dividers in because it's a small house. So it'll just be 2 rooms. And I've never done this before with the egg cartons on the whole outside of the house, but I'm always up for something different. I've built so many. So here I'm just showing you that I went ahead and just kind of outlined with the egg cartons that I cut and just making them like different shapes. Never did this before, so I'm kind of winging it and just going by what I'm feeling. As I'm doing it, I did make little marks where I'm going to put the molding for the outside of the windows, and I didn't want to put the egg cartons there. So there's my guide as to how I can do it. I am going to fill in the bottoms, and I'm going to do that here for you now. Kind of take you on a little adventure with me. I thought it would be fun. I thought you'd enjoy seeing it come together as I'm seeing it come together. I don't even know what color I'm painting at this stone yet, the egg carton stone. So we're gonna do it together. And putting this part of the house together is really easy. And any of the little marks or the little indentations to glue the house together will be covered. So I'm just kind of gluing things down and the glue's getting stuck to my fingers. But that's okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and keep on going. I'm just kind of cutting these. I didn't measure them. They're kind of going to be different sizes. I kind of wanted a rustic look. I'm going for a French country cottage. Did my research, looked at some English cottages, and they're pretty similar to the French ones. The only difference is the inside decor. The English country ones had more of a farmhouse look, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted the inside to be a little bit more eclectic, I guess the word would be, and that's what the French have. So I was thinking of, when I was doing the outside, I was always thinking of what I'm going to do to the inside. Not quite positive yet, but I'm kind of getting there. Some of the furniture that I bought from the Dollhouse yard sale, that was fabulous, is going to go in this house. So it's kind of a little bit of different pieces. And then I think landscaping, it's going to be really fun. It's a lot of flowers. The French is similar to the English with the research that I've done. Here I'm taping it down with painter's tape just to keep it down there. And I did use wood glue to glue these pieces, the egg carton pieces, on to the house. I think it was an Elmer's wood glue. And I'm leaving that part open because I know it gets a step, but I didn't look into it that deeply to see how the step was going to fit. So once I fit it, then I'll decide if I need to put more of the egg carton stone on. And here I'm just cutting a little piece, making it fit. Some of them are tight together, some of them are a little looser. It takes some time to do this, but that's okay. I wanted something different, and I'm gonna get it. So here we go, the bottoms, little stone pieces are in. pressing them down, make sure they fit. I like the way the doorway came out. I think it came out nice. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little painter's tape on it, just to hold it down. And I will let this dry. I usually let it dry overnight, sometimes a couple of days, just depends on what my schedule is and what I'm doing. There I kind of thought I felt something move, but it didn't. Just flattening it down, making sure it's going to hold. So now I'm going to fill it in. And that side, that'll all be filled in. And here we go. Many creative egg breakfast and dinners and lunches later, we're done with the outside. And I think it came out good. You can see how it's bumpy with the egg carton, which is just one of my favorite things. There's other ways to do this to get the same effect, but for some reason I really like the egg cartons. Just something I find easy. It's doable for me. It works for me. So I did do the sides with a coat of glue, and the glue just protects it and makes sure that the egg carton is going to stick down and stay down. And I did do the sides already, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a light coat on the front. Now this glue, this is Jock glue. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's watery, not so good. But that's what I had, and that's what I used. I also got the brushes at the Dollar Tree. My first stop is always the Dollar Tree for things to build with. And these came 5 to a pack, these brushes. For $1, they're a good throwaway brush because they're really not that good. But like I said, for a throwaway, it's okay. So I'm getting down there, getting the glue into the little nooks and crannies. Just a light coat. Just getting it on there, spreading it around. I think it looks good. I like it so far. I haven't done this yet. And there's a piece of the brush. Got to get that off, the little bristle. I had that happen a few times. A few too many. So like I said, those brushes, they're a throwaway. They're okay. So this is just the first step, is getting this all done. And it did take some time and a lot of eggs, but that's okay. And like I mentioned before, I don't even know quite what color I'm gonna do this yet. But look at that, it looks good. It looks real good. It looks like stone. I'm excited about this. This is fun. And I am going to let this dry, probably for a few days because of the glue being a little bit watery. And then I will prime it. Now up here, that's where a staircase should go. I haven't decided if I want the staircase yet. If I do not, I will fill that in with a piece of balsa wood. I haven't decided yet. It's a small house. So here we go. And it's wet. Not super wet, but it's wet. But it looks good. It really does. I'm really pleased with it. And I think this is going to be a fun... Look at that. I think it's going to be a fun adventure. I really do. I like doing something different. Something I haven't done before. So stay tuned. Go on the adventure with me of my French country stone cottage.